there, buddy! Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
Knock! Over here! Quickly, before he strikes again!
Here it comes! I got your back!
Here you go. Let's go!
Hello everyone, Sky Redwood here, and welcome to Final Fantasy 15. I know you guys were wondering what game I was going to be starting after the Uncharted series, and this is it. Jumping right into it and having some fun, as usual. Hope you guys
with my blessing,
are excited as I am about diving into this and having some fun.
Your Majesty.
Take your leave and go in the grace of the gods.
Right.
Well, princes will be princes.
So much for royal protocol.
Not like you had to deliver a formal address.
Your Highness!
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're one to talk.
I ask not that you guide my wayward son, merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace.
We'll see the Prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said.
Hate to break this up, but Kor's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I need only know that you are ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road. Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
Oh yeah, another infamous loading screen. Love it to death. Takes forever, but gosh almighty, you'd think they would have fixed that. Well, it is what it is. Either way, as I stated before, I hope you guys are as excited as I am about jumping into this. I've played this 3 times now. Yeah. No, twice. I take that back. I was supposed to play a 3rd time, but I ended up... So this is actually going to be my 3rd time. But yeah, it's probably one of my... It's in my top 3 favorite Final Fantasies of all time. Number 1, of course, obviously being Final Fantasy VII. Number 2, surprisingly, and I know a lot of people are probably like, really? But it is Final Fantasy Type 0, number 2. It recently made its way there because I just played the game last year and wasn't really expecting to like it as much as I did, but I ended up falling in love with it and actually played through that game 3 times. Love Type 0. I'll probably be doing a playthrough of that right now. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to be originally doing Type 0 next in the lineup of playthroughs, but my brother is doing a playthrough of Type 0 on his channel, and I didn't want to overlap him, So I decided, you know, well, might as well go ahead and do 15. I wasn't going to do 15 right away, mainly due to the fact that this is, yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty in-depth gameplay. Because I will be doing a lot of the hunts, all that good stuff and everything, side quests and whatnot and everything. So it's not going to be a straight forward to backward playthrough. I mean, I'm really going to be diving in pretty deep with it and everything, so
I think we can forget about hitching
hopefully you
our way
guys
there.
stick with me on this journey.
Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
Get up. Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady. Push!
It's so heavy.
Unbelievable.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, huh, Prince Noctis?
We let ourselves get carried away.
Look, these things happen.
Let's just hope this isn't some omen.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
Push this thing by yourself.
All by myself?
You won't even notice if we just let go.
Pronto, don't even think about it.
Save some breath for pushing.
Ignis, come on, time to switch.
Nuh-uh, we just switched back there.
And it's my turn, Noct.
His turn.
My hands are killing me.
You rather I kill you with mine?
Easy there, tough guy.
Any luck?
Only a busy signal.
Hold the phone. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
I assure you, the map is correct.
The map said Hammerhead was right there.
Literally next door.
Looks that way, on a map of the world.
The world's a big old place.
Filled with wonders.
Tell that to my legs.
You guys even pushing?
Hard as I can.
With everything I've got.
We'll be there in no time.
In case anybody was wondering, that is Florence and the Machine's rendition of Stand By Me. I believe it is on the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack. And you can also download it, of course, on iTunes and, well, pretty much find it anywhere. I'll put a link to it in the description after I post this video, so you guys can go ahead and check that out.
Hey there, y'all kept a girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha! Hello, Your Highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafrey's groom-to-be, here in Hammerhead.
Apologies for taking so long.
You best save your apologies for Pawpaw.
Paw.
That makes you.
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slack-jaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Now, play the waiting game.
Never liked that game.
Never any good at it either.
Oh, hey there, Prince. Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go on, have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
Thank you.
Well, might as well make good use of the extra time.
Whoa! They got Ebony out here. I got a feeling our money's no good here, Noct.
Bet you Ignis came prepared, though. Let's ask him.
Enough for room and board.
They've got everything here.
Well, howdy.
A moment, Noct. We've expended the last of our funds on the repairs. I suggest we confer with Cindy.
Broken down and flat broke.
Adding insult to injury.
Old man's in for both after charging us that much.
Yeah, let's pay him a visit.
She ain't gonna be ready for a while. Y'all need something?
We're strapped for cash. Any way we could earn a little?
Oh, now I get it. This must be what Pawpaw meant when he said he was gonna teach them boys a lesson. Told me he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy to pay y'all for your services if you're up to the challenge. How about it?
Old man's got his eye on you, Noct. Show him what you got.
Okay. Alright, so for those of you who have never played this game and is not familiar with the mechanics, in this game you develop yourself, your attributes, pretty much everything about you that has to do within combat and without a combat with ability points, AP. You earn AP through completing missions, fighting, all that good stuff and everything. And once you do, you come to the menu, you go to Ascension, which is right here, click on it, and then basically choose which category you would like to evolve. You have weight mode, and as you can see, it has in the weight mode, Nexus that facilitates combat and time stopping. Weight mode, activate these nodes to improve your tactical performance. This one, activate these nodes, exploration, activate these nodes to aid you on the long road. Let's see, stats, activate these nodes to boost stats and equip more accessories. Teamwork, activate these nodes to improve the support your comrades provide in combat. Combat, activate these nodes for more ways to take out enemies. Techniques, activate these nodes to unlock new skills for your comrades to use in combat. Recovery, activate these nodes to improve your array of restorative options. And, of course, magic, activate these nodes to improve your magical prowess. Now, how you develop your character is totally up to you. There is no correct way to do it. A lot of people will try to tell you that there's certain paths that you to take and everything, but honestly, it's really all because this is an open world game. Literally, how you develop yourself is pretty much up to you. There are going to be certain enemies, certain missions you go on that will actually be ask you to be, I guess, a bit more powerful. In terms of, I would say, let's say, combat versus magic. And if you've been concentrating on magic, then obviously you won't be able to take it down right then. But it doesn't mean that the game stops. It means that you can literally go to another hunt or whatever the case may be. So like I said, develop it the way you want to develop it, because there's so much to be involved with this game. But for the sake of having to do it, I should say right now, I will be developing combat. Well, not right now. Hold on a second. Sorry. Your AP, as you can see, is displayed on the lower left-hand side of your screen. Each person at the bottom of the screen, it'll tell you not only which character is going to be learning what move and how to do it, but also right next to the name of it that's displayed to the right of it, it'll tell you how much it costs, how much AP it costs. So always pay attention to that, because obviously you want to spend, you know, the right amount, and make sure that you're spending it on the right person as well. So, you know, always kind of look at that and see which one best fits what it is that you're looking for. Light phase, reduce MP cost of phasing. Air step to take a step mid-air, attacking with sword or pole arm. Cause MP one time only. And Chain Fury, boost damage dealt when unscathed damage chain attack. So I am gonna go with this one.
But don't go running around after dark. The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds. Here, this ought to be enough for a place to stay. Just between us, though. Don't tell Pawpaw.
Alright, I won't tell Pawpaw. Alright, let's see here. I just got, you go to gear. Whenever you get gears, just like in any other Final Fantasy, you can go into your menu, go into equipment, choose the character you want, and equip whatever you see fit. I just got a bangle, so I'm just gonna go under accessories right here, choose bronze bangle, boom. As you can see all the way at the bottom, it shows your stats, so it always is gonna let you know. Not only will it tell you what level you are, but it'll also display of course, any boost in any of the stats that you're getting depending on what you equip and stuff like that. So if you go down below accessories right here to attire, you can actually change the clothes that they're wearing. It doesn't really matter in certain aspects as far as just like environmental damage. You'll notice during this gameplay and any of the following gameplays and stuff that sometimes they'll make a comment about how cold it is or how hot it is. Changing their clothes won't really make a difference. They're still going to have the same conversation. So you don't have to worry about any environmental damage and everything. But cool thing about this is changing your clothes does improve your stats. It's either going to improve it or lower it. Now, when I say that, I don't mean specifically that there's going to be a slew of clothes for you to be able to buy. No, or find or whatever. Yeah, you will be able to find some clothes, sure. I think at most you get about maybe 10 outfits, and all of them boast their own different attributes about what they can do. But as you can see right here, choosing the fatigues with no jacket, which is basically him with no jacket on. If you look at it, it raised his it lowered his HP, but raised his attack power, his magic power, and stuff like that, or whatever. So that's what I'm talking about, how it raises your attributes. If you would like to sacrifice HP in order to be able to boost your strength, by all means go right ahead. If you feel like it's not that big of a deal, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it. Yeah, that's cool too. Me, it's not that big of a deal. It would just, you know, behoove you to be proficient in combat and everything. And to be honest, combat is not hard at all. This main screen right here will tell you where everybody's level is. It also tells you where their current HP is, and how much experience they have until, of course, how much experience they have altogether, and how much experience they have left to go until their next level and everything like that. So cool. At the bottom of the screen, bottom lower left-hand side of the screen, you'll see the AP, which we just talked about, and right next to that is where your gil is displayed. So if you ever need to know how much gil you have, boom, right there. We will get into everything else a little bit later on, but we're just going to continue this on for the sake of not keeping everything just straight tutorial. For some of you guys, you've already played this and enjoyed it and really don't want to have to. And if that's the case, please feel free to skip me talking about stuff.
Wow, they got a lot of different stuff here, huh?
That's how it works.
Looks like we found our first targets. Ready, Noct?
Always ready.
Got all those arms at your disposal.
Can't stop Noct.
What can I say?
That's crossing the line.
Noct rules.
No big deal.
Excellent work.
I chose to skip the tutorial because, like I said, I've played through this twice already and everything, but you target on your enemies with L1 and then you attack with circle. Later on you'll learn different techniques and stuff like that, but if you can see in the lower left hand, I hope it's not too bright or whatever, but lower left hand side of your screen, you see there's different in the directional button prompts and everything.
Playing in a mutiny, are we not?
Not on my ship. Knock it off.
Oh, hush. He can equip different weapons and everything, so you have your typical weapons, which do typical things and stuff. You have basically your big sword and everything, which basically does a lot of damage, but it swaps out sacrificing your speed. You have your basic sword, which basically, you know, sacrifices the strength and replaces it with speed. And you have your spear, which basically does range attacks. Not to the point of a gun, but you could definitely create, and you can do a lot more combos with that as well and everything. Juggle enemies, all that good stuff. So, depending on your style of gameplay or depending on the type of enemy you're going up against, will depict what kind of weapon that you choose to bring out in battle. And yes, you will get different weapons that you can equip in battle, and it just pretty much is awesome. So hopefully, wait, hold on. I think I still got more. Oh yeah, I do. I'm walking back like I finished that. Yeah, you get this game has a lot of side quests you can go on. Also has a lot of hunts that you can go on. It would behoove you to do as much as possible. Relatively speaking, this is a pretty short game. So if you're just trying to play it from beginning to end without doing any side quests, yeah, it's possible to do it. And really, depending on what difficulty you're playing on, I mean, you know what? It doesn't even matter. You can play this on hard, normal, easy, whatever. It doesn't even matter. Playing it on anything, honestly, you're still going to be able to get to the end relatively easily. Not to say that it's easy to beat, just saying that it doesn't take too much to get to the end. Not too long at all.
Haven't you ever heard? The best offense is good defense. Don't wear yourself out like that. Take a level and rest up. Hey, where'd you learn that one, Noct? That wasn't so hard.
Takes two.
No cause for concern.
Forgive me.
Okay, gotta love it.
Whoa. What's going on, Rise Up? I was online earlier playing Uncharted, but I guess you must have been offline.
Let's get on with it.
So, where are we headed anyway?
Nowhere until the repairs are done. Then we head for Golden Key.
Then after that, we hop a boat, and before you know it, Loverboy's hitched.
Wait for car repairs, then wedding bells in the air. Got it.
Almost there. Give it your all. Hey, no! Trying to catch him off guard!
You ready?
Stay down!
Knocked! Another one out!
Nice. Mission complete.
Who could this be? Hello?
Hey, it's Cindy. How goes the hunt?
Actually, we just finished.
That's great, because I got one more hunt for y'all. Only this time, it's for a person. Fella named Dave went off. We ain't heard from him since. Reckon he staked out a spot in an old shack nearby.
Old shack. Oh, got it. We'll take a look.
So, what did Cindy say?
Needs us to find some Dave guy.
He went missing?
Not missing. Said he's holed up in that shack. What's this?
Get out of here! You okay?
We are now.
Spoke too soon.
Last thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Wow.
Here goes nothing!
To be done. What can I say?
That's crossing the line.
My hands hurt.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one. Hey, what about the shack over there?
Not yet. Got a plan.
Huh. What are we looking at?
This creature is known as a saber tusk. It skewers prey with its tusks, extracting game from the safety and comfort of burrows.
That's a bit heartless.
Best be prepared.
Outstanding, Doc.
You rang? You like that?
Solid.
The Prince of Pain.
Yep.
Hey, who's out there?
Well, and look who's in here. The man of the hour. Dave, right? Been looking for you.
Didn't mean to cause y'all any trouble. I've been stuck here on account of a sprained ankle. Yeah, something funny about them varmints. I gave them hell, but couldn't finish the job. Still one mean mutt about. Well, y'all don't look much like hunters, but what do you say? Put that puppy to rest for me?
Sure, we'll do it. Well, for the right price.
Well, y'all got guts, that's for sure. Let me tell you where I last saw them.
Phew. For a second, I thought you were gonna forget to ask for cash.
Let's do this.
It would be wise to rest up before we set out. In that case, let's find a spot to make camp.
The hunters are really out in full force around here, huh?
So they're the new Crown's Guard or something?
Similar, though technically a civilian outfit.
They've definitely seen a lot more action than we have.
Is it cool that we rock Crown's Guard outfits?
Be worse not to. They made them especially for us.
Even got a sweet insignia on them.
In the Crown's Guard, your attire identifies you, so wear it with pride.
Alright, so gotta find somewhere to rest up. Let's see here. Got a campground somewhere around here. Parking spot. Nice. Okay. What's up, guys?
Not a soul in sight.
Just wild ones.
Yeah, I'm being rude. My bad. Oh yeah. Bring me some of that. As you go on your journey, you will come across ingredients that you can pick and pretty much use it at campsites and everything to add to your meal. Eating at campsites gives you certain stat boosts that last for a certain amount of time, depending on what it is that you've eaten. Some will last for half a day, some will last a full day. Just really all depends.
So far, man can walk. Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend you're walking to the car.
Oh yes, more ingredients.
Huh.
Thank you. Okay.
No room for error.
Hello, guys.
I'm going all out.
Just a little bit.
Watch this!
That's crossing the line.
Never miss!
Sorry. I'll say I'm amazed.
What can I say?
Stay there! Feisty little devils.
All in together now.
How about this? We're on the same page.
Yeah.
No cause for concern.
Can't keep the bugs in my sights.
What's our outlook?
I think we might be winning. Gotta love it. Smell the trembling.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eats.
What's going on, buddy? How you doing, Double D?
Immaculate.
We're on the same page.
This one's just for you. That was a close one.
Too close for comfort.
I'm comfortable just being alive.
Yeah. There we go. What'd you say? Somehow my phone wanted to change 15 to Crute. What's Crute? I see some treasure. I should probably get out of here before the sun goes down. It gets pretty crazy around here. Ah, new blade. So, gonna equip that. Did not mean to do that. Go to gear. Octave. And no. What? There we go. Masamune's good, but yeah, I don't think so. Boom, here we go. I thought you might know what Quirt is. Quirt. Okay, gotta make my way back to this car before I die. The main trope in this game is you kind of want to stay away from open areas or unlit areas at night because bigger, badder monsters come out at night, which is, you know, pretty common trope in video games nowadays. And I think about it, they had the same thing in Legend of Zelda as well. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, in which once the blood moon comes and everything like that, it's pretty difficult navigating around at night and everything, so they pretty much, you know,
Man, it's
tell
hot.
you to go to
Don't
cover.
lose the jacket.
But anywho, same thing here, more or less kind of expect you to just, you know, yeah. Find a campground or find a hotel or whatever to stay at and kind of chill out and stuff. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to find. Well, not hard, I take that back. A little bit later on, you'll be able to mark different places on your map once you discover it. Almost got hit by that car. Look both ways before you cross the street. I did, because I'm a prince, and princes don't do that. That's just dumb. There are certain hunts that you have to do at night. I would suggest that you not do those until you are pretty comfortable with fighting and you're at a higher level. So, you know, just a suggestion for those, like I said, who wants to just kind of chance it. These monsters are anywhere from level 30 or higher. So that's why I say it's just not a good idea at all. I mean, even if you want to try it out, by all means go ahead. I mean, you can run away. It's not like it's a death sentence. But it will get kind of annoying, especially if you've reached a certain level. Nah, Blood Moon just beings every event, but those lizards don't play even. They see you, they run up to you. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, things just get a lot more difficult. I'm not saying that, I'm not comparing the two. I know the difficulty spike in Final Fantasy 15 when it gets dark versus the Blood Moon and Legend of Zelda is hugely different and stuff, but at the same time, it's just not exactly where you want to be. Is out in the open. During the Blood Moon and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I always say the lizards doing the Rukia dance when they jump around like they on a coffee rush. Yeah, they do be looking a little crazy. There's lots of different places you can go to stay the night. If you go to these little stations like this, gas stations, whatnot, sometimes they'll have trailers in which you can stay the night. You do have to have money, as in every Final. The only one that doesn't cost money is if you camp outside. If you want to know what the difference is between camping and sleeping in like this and everything, like I said, the biggest difference is the fact that if you're camping, you get to eat, you know, the food. Whenever you cook the food and everything, you get to eat it and stuff, and it boosts your attributes. So if you're going to go on a particularly hard hunt that basically asks for you to have a certain, you know, whatever, really strong because it's a highly armored enemy, then that's what I would do. I'm trying to aim my bow, yelling, "Stay still." Yeah, those, what are they called? Goblins? I can't think of what they're called. Something, I can't remember. Yeah, that is true. Gladio loves talking smack if you try to stay the night at a hotel or a trailer. What's wrong, wimp? Yes, it's also available on PC, as a matter of fact. It's but it is available on Xbox One and PS4, but it is definitely available on PC. So if you don't have an Xbox One or a PS4, you can definitely get it on your computer. Alright, so in this game, Prompto will automatically take pictures wherever you go in your journey and everything. The cool thing about this feature is, like I said, normally with the PlayStation 4, you have to manually, you know, screenshot pictures and whatnot and everything. I've been trying to find the game on Steam, got no luck. Got any website I can get it from? Maybe. It's not on Steam yet. I've been informed that it's not supposed to be coming, the PC's port isn't supposed to be coming out until next year, so correction on that, my apologies. I don't know of any website where you could get it as far as just like downloading it, because I don't think you can right now. I believe the only thing you can do right now is play it on PS4 or Xbox One. I could be wrong on that. I will do a little bit of research on that after this gameplay, and I'll get back to you on it if you would like me to. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure it's only out on PS4 and Xbox One. But like I said, I'll look into it for you.
Well taken.
But I was just saying, yeah, Prompto throughout the journey will automatically take pictures, and you can just literally look at the pictures and, you know, do whatever you want. Cool thing about it is you can also upload it to Facebook. So, like, if you have a particular picture that you actually like and everything. Yeah, no problem, man. Not a problem at all. I understand. 15 is an excellent game, so always got to look around for it, keep an eye out for it, have some fun. Okay, getting back into this now. Now that I've rested up, let's go back on this hunt.
Better make tracks. Ignis, we're going.
On my way.
It gets a little annoying through your journey because until you reach a certain level, every single time it starts to get, you know, sunset and everything, Ignis will advise that you guys go back and sleep somewhere or whatever like that. And, you know, you'll be like literally right near your destination or where you're trying to go, like right there. And he'll be like, hey, we should probably pull over. And you can always ignore him and say, no, I'm going to go on ahead and... Okay. You can always ignore him and say, nah, I'm going to go ahead and do whatever it is that I'm going to do and everything. But, like I said, you're taking a risk. If you feel confident enough, by all means, please go ahead. If not, then I advise you just go ahead and rest up. A cool little trick that I learned, though, for you guys, whenever you are about to go camping or whatever like that, the longer you stay up, the more experience points you're going to get. This game goes by days. So if you stay up for like 3 or 4 days straight and then you go and camp out at a place, let's say, for instance, anywhere you camp or anywhere you sleep, I should say, as far as I take that back, anywhere you go to sleep in a hotel or a camper or whatever, the more expensive it is, the more experience it'll boast. You only gain experience when you go to sleep. You don't gain experience by fighting naturally through combat. It's not going to happen. It's not like it kind of lost that tradition as far as like how Final Fantasy usually goes. With this one, it doesn't do that. You don't gain your experience at all until you go to sleep. So you could be fighting for 5 hours straight and wondering why you're not any stronger. Well, if you haven't went to sleep within those 5 hours, you're not going to gain any of those levels. So I would suggest, like I said, if you are going to fight for 5 hours and let's say 5 days have passed in the game, then I would suggest you go and find somewhere to go to sleep and make sure that it boasts like double the experience points, like 2 times experience or whatever. Because if you do, wow, it's going to be fantastic. This is what a camping ground looks like. Of course, obviously, it'll be indicated on the map by a little tint. You can camp and you can eat. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like real quick before at the camping site, you can also train, or you can camp. Training basically will help you to improve your combat skills and also give you some much needed advice, really, and everything.
Let's call it a day.
All right.
But we're gonna go on ahead and camp. Don't need to camp, just doing it right now just to kind of show you guys the mechanic and what it looks like. The difference between sleeping in a trailer or a hotel room versus camping outside. Alright, as you go through your journey, collect ingredients, and Ignis pretty much increases level. You'll be able to pick from a variety. Oh gosh. Have camping can give you optional bro time with the other guy. Yes, I know. I played the game twice. So I played and beat this game twice. So I know. Thank you, Double D, for your excitement. I appreciate it. Anywho, as you continue through your journey, you will also come across, like I said, ingredients in the wild you can buy. You can also, if you stop into a diner and eat some food, Ignis will take notes if it's new. Ignis will take notes and actually learn how to make that food. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, but as you can see from everything that I highlight, it gives you different things that you can do. And then, like I said, depending on who you did. Dude, chillax. Double D. Okay? Jeez. Oh, Double D, you're so excited. Like a little puppy over there. But yeah, like I said, it can increase different stats and everything, which is great and everything, especially if you're going on hunts. That's usually when I try to eat sometime, or try to eat like the most expensive stuff, or the one that requires the most ingredients or whatever like that and stuff. But for the most part, yeah, definitely stock up on your ingredients. Learn as many recipes as you can, because a lot of them are really good. I mean, once you get later on in the game and you learn some of his more intricate recipes, I mean, you'll have invincibility, fireproof, all kinds of stuff and everything. I mean, it really helps out in battle. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And, of course, also it prompts Ignis to say one of our favorite lines in the entire game. Whenever you find a new recipe. Every time you cook, he gains experience in cooking, so cook as often as you can, because there's certain recipes he can't cook if he's not at the optimal level. Can't wait to try it. I think every single one of them, Noctis, Prompto, and Gladio, I think they all say something whenever he says that.
Like a father to her. Ever since they got back.
Alright, let's go find this mutant, whatever you want to call it.
All things considered, I'd say she turned out okay.
Like any girl, you just need to treat her right.
Treat her wrong and Sid'll stuff his wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah, the car.
Pretty soon you'll have the option of going into a shop and buying an MP3 player. I suggest you invest in it because it makes running around like this a lot easier. I can't really say easier, but you can play music, so you don't have to worry about just running in silence or listening to them talking constantly and everything. It's funny to hear their conversation between each other, but if they have nothing else to talk about, they'll start repeating lines and it starts getting like annoying or whatever. And sometimes you will have to run around a lot without the use of a chocobo or your car, so you kind of do have to just, you know, or you have the, like I said, option of listening to music. The cool thing about it is Gladio can't appreciate Ignis food. Dude only eats cup ramen in his free time. I mean, well, you know, I'm not even going to knock him because cup noodles are delicious.
That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill breed. We best make quick work of it.
Alright.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me. Yeah.
Look out!
Show's blow! Nice one.
It's not over yet!
Ready for round two.
Let's have some fun.
Nice. Now it's time to go to town. Kill him, hell knocked.
Woo!
Gladly.
Here I am.
Oh, why didn't you? Omen stasis.
Hey, instructions!
No more else for that.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Ken?
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. She'll be waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
All right.
So,
Making our way
who's
back
up next
over.
behind the wheel?
Ignis should take it and never let go.
It helps that he can keep 4 eyes on the dash.
I couldn't even keep one.
Not sure I'd do any better.
Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the legroom in back.
Also, it's worth noting that yes, Ignis is predominantly the one that drives the car. If he's driving, it'll automatically go to whatever destination you need to go to. If you're driving, you have to manually drive the car, and you can damage the car. So you do have to steer it to a certain degree. Who's your favorite girl from this game? My favorite girl would be, I can't remember her name right now. Crap. I think her name starts with an A. Crap. What is her name? I'm drawing a blank right now. I think you know who I'm talking about, though. You have to fight her like twice. No, you fought her once. No, twice. Yeah, you have to fight her twice, and then she ends up joining your team for like a side mission at one point in time. I can't remember her name, though.
What is that?
Renia? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That might have been her name.
Half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves.
The Dragoon, yes. Not Dragon, Dragoon. There's 2 O's in that there, buddy.
In every sense.
There you go. Dragoon. Yes, her. The one that fights with the lance. That Prompto, that Prompto has a crush on. Well, the second one that he has a crush on. Because, of course, everybody knows he has a thing for Cindy. But I would say, you know what, it's a tie, because I like Cindy, but I feel like she's been over-sexualized on purpose, and it just makes it, like, kind of eh. But I really actually like Gladio's sister. If I'm being honest.
Woke up on the wrong side.
Not a huge fan of Luna Freya because she looks like she's like pale. I have nobody because mine's Gladio. Gladio would kill. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I would never tell her to her face if I was living in this world that I liked her, because Gladio probably would cleave me in twine. But at the same time, if I had to choose out of all the girls in this game, it would be her. She just has a certain innocence about her that I like. And she's cute. Not to say that I wouldn't hook up with Cindy.
Just, I heard as for a technophile like you.
I don't think I would be too comfortable calling her my girl while she's walking around with her tits out and stuff like that. It's just not classy. Can you imagine if this was your girl and you knew she was here all the time, dressed like this? Just look at that.
Sorry about the wait. Ain't she pretty?
Yes, she is.
She's almost too pretty for the road.
Luna looks like she hasn't slept in 12 years. Probably hasn't. I think she got that Gaara syndrome from Naruto.
All the more reason to ride with care. Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
Oh, fine.
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes. So I already put it in the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell.
Grandpa, my grandkid.
Now that she's all polished up and ready for the road, would you care to take her for a little test drive, Noct?
No, I'm good.
Not sure I've got what it takes.
I see. Then allow me to take the wheel.
Oh, yeah. The one that was Luna Freya's, like, guardian or whatever. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. She's okay. Ooh, Regalia. Okay. Auto. Quest location. Let's go.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Let that top down.
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure soon you'll be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I'd better score my own wheels.
Yes, this car does take gas, so you will have to fill it up. And if you don't fill it up, then it'll cost you money to get it towed, and all that good stuff. If you don't have the money, then you'll have to go and earn the money to get it towed. You'll just literally be kicked out of the car and forced to walk around and earn money until you can do something.
Ignis, pull over a sec.
Certainly. It should be a nice change of pace.
Should be a nice change of pace.
See that over there?
What about it?
If I'm not mistaken, y'all came by car, didn't you? Could you pull around for me? Gotta get the package out of the trunk.
Make sure to park right in front. Wouldn't want to cause any car confusion.
Shoot, you're just settling for... I never had not enough money for gas. I mean, yeah, like I said, gas only costs like 2 gil. So it's not, or like 10 gil, I should say. It's not like you won't have enough money for gas, but the point more or less that I was trying to make was, basically, like I said, if you run out of gas, like if you're trying to push it and you don't really realize that you're running out of gas and all of a sudden you do, yeah. What are you doing? That's what are you doing? Oh, he's just not driving. Ignis, what are you doing? Do you want me to drive, man? You want me to drive? I'll drive, bro. I ain't got a problem with it.
What do you say we pull over for a minute?
Yeah, my throat's bone dry.
Sounds like grounds for a pit stop.
Sounds like a waste of time and money.
I don't know what was going on there. He would not pull it here. Okay. Alright, guy. I'm here.
You all came all the way
I have
out
no
here
idea
to
where he was
deliver the
going.
goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
Alright.
Umbra.
Bringing us stuff.
Umbra.
Attaboy.
That dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy?
Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Sill blossoms. So... I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure. That's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
Okay, what am I gonna say? Finally going to see you after all these years? Just left the Cross City, or got it? I think I must say finally going to see you after all these years. Seems like the best thing to say. I would have died on, I'd on Halloween Square released a pic of Umbra seated like Bayonetta.
All set.
Umbra Witch. Dressed
I know.
like.
You're not
Okay.
gonna tell me.
I was about to say seated
What was
like.
that about? You don't say.
Now that our work's done,
That would have
let's
been
see ourselves
funny
to go.
if Umbra would have been dressed like Bayonetta. I would have been like, yo. I'm like, are you serious right now? What's up, dude? What do you
Hold on
need?
a sec, sir. I found an envelope addressed to Meldacio inside the package.
Meldacio? The Hunter HQ?
Yes, sir. The headhunter ought to be around here somewhere. Mind making one more delivery?
What do you say, Noct? Might as well while we're in the neighborhood.
Yep, might as well. Alright. Eventually you get to a part in the game in which you can unlock riding Chocobos. I would suggest you do that because it's a lot faster getting around, especially going to places
Everything
where
in order.
the regalia you can't reach,
Right behind you.
which is awesome and stuff. So yeah, once you get to that part, you have to complete a mission in order to unlock the Chocobos. Apparently, like right now, the Chocobos are being terrorized by this big behemoth. So you have to pretty much kill the behemoth in order for you to be able to, the Chocobos to be able to be rented out. You can rent them literally from anywhere. Hee hee. Boom! Blindside strike, buddy!
Wanna team up? Stay close.
Got it.
Stay down!
Whose side?
Oh, come on, I pushed it. I hate this. Don't have... Nice, I love it.
Watch yourself, Noct.
I know.
Come on. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Come on. Blindside. Boom! Boy, I tell you what. Where you going? Where? Blindside. Always easy to do blindside strikes. Just get behind the enemy. It's the easiest thing in the world to do.
No big deal.
Woo! Come on.
How we holding up?
Getting by.
Boom. A plus.
Around here.
Love them grades. Alright, you've probably seen me doing some certain moves in there and everything, so allow me to explain it really quick. You target your enemies with R1. Doesn't matter, you can target whatever enemy you want to target just as long as the camera is facing them. After that, if you want to do a warp strike, meaning that you basically make the first move by warping to their vicinity and hitting them and everything, you push triangle while you're targeting them. After that, circle is your main attack. Of course, X allows you to jump,
you think
and
into
square
fairy
allows
tale,
you to
Lady
dodge and
Freya back
everything.
to the
If you
Crown
see
City?
a square prompt
I need to rest
pop
happily
up
ever
on your
after.
screen that says
Wow.
block,
Still can't
push it
believe you're actually
immediately,
tying the knot,
because
dude.
if you can successfully
How
block
does
their
it feel now that
attack,
it's
you'll
finally
immediately
happening?
parry and do a massive
I guess.
amount of damage. I don't know why I
Come
didn't
on,
take
you
the
can't fool
regalia
me. Any guy would be over the moon to marry her.
to this
No big deal.
location.
Yeah, whatever.
But it is what it is. These guys right here, unfortunately, I don't have what he needs. But you're gonna see these people scattered throughout the entire world. Basically, their car is broken down. If you talk to them, they'll ask you for parts or whatever. You can literally buy those parts at any store. It's good to have it because it gives you experience points and everything. And like I said, the experience points add up. It doesn't seem like much in the long run, but when you, like I said, go and go night and whatnot, all of those points do add up and everything. So I would suggest if you do find them, at least carry like 10 or 15 on you, so that way when you do find them, just go ahead and help them out, and then boom. Right now I'm heading back to the Regalia because I figured it would be smarter to take the Regalia to the next destination rather than rather than walk there. I don't know. I looked at it and for some reason I thought it was closer than it really was. So I'm gonna head back over to the Regalia and make it do what it do. The Regalia can be damaged, and if you damage it, you will have to take it into the shop to get it repaired. And that does cost you a pretty penny, plus it also takes some time to repair it too. So that's why I said for me, I'm terrible with driving the Regalia at times. I mean, there are going to be a certain times, it's not hard to drive it, don't get me wrong and everything. And there are going to be certain times in which you're going to have to drive it and everything, so you might want to get yourself used to it. I would just rather have Ignis drive it because he's automatically going to go to the destination without you having to do much of anything. You literally go, once you click on the Regalia, you go to auto, go to quest, you click on the quest, it'll show you, bring you to the quest log, you click on whatever quest. At one point in time, you'll probably have about 13, 14 quests on here. So whichever one you want to do, you just click on it, and then he automatically goes there.
Yep.
Like I said, keep an eye on your gas, because if you're about to hit the open road and you're like at a quarter of a tank, you can't always make him stop. Like, so if you're passing up a, what do you do? There you go, thank you. If you're passing up a gas station and everything, you can just go ahead and prompt him to go over there.
An official statement regarding the forthcoming treaty.
Words cannot express the joy in my heart on receiving word of this coming peace.
Also, while riding in the car, you can play music too, as you can see from the little menu right there on the left-hand side of the screen, right above the gas tank and everything. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the top, or the second from the bottom. You can push up to play or up to stop it. You can skip tracks, go to your favorite one.
Freya will set forth from Tenebrae for her wedding ceremony in the coming days. Please be advised.
Alright, so Doctors versus Lightning versus Cloud versus Titus.
Will be suspended.
At the end of their adventure. At the end of their adventure? Lightning. I mean, she's on god level status. Why in the world wouldn't she win? That would be weird. Titus, I don't even know why you threw him in the battle.
Tier likes the idea.
Out of all those characters, Titus would, oh my god. Titus would get decimated by everybody. Or Titus, I should say, if that's the correct way to pronounce his name. Titus would get owned by every single one of them. Even if it was a one-on-one fight, Titus versus Cloud, Titus versus Lightning, or Titus versus Noctis, he would get owned. But I think Lightning was on god level status by the end of her adventure, so
I see the sea.
Yeah, I would have to give it to Lightning.
That's Golden Key. Kinda wanna go for a dip.
That a big mountain behind it?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said she was on god level status.
Golden for an island, though. They go to kick back and get massages.
I'm say with the seafood. It's famously delicious.
A better fight, and I've always been interested in this fight. I don't know why. I just want to throw Titus in for fun. I would rather throw in Zack than Titus. If you're passing up a place and you see that P, push X, and he'll go on ahead and pull into wherever it is you want to pull it. Even if it's not a part of your quest, like I said, if you want to fill up on gas or whatever like that, you go on ahead and do that. To fill up on gas, you just walk up to the gas pump and push refuel. And it's always going to be about 10 gil, so you just click yes, and he will fill it up. Like so. And your tank is now full. But, just in case you're wondering how to do that, there you go. Move out the way, bro. Appreciate you. A more interesting fight to me would be, and I don't know why I've been interested in this fight, and I know a lot of people will probably think of a lot of controversy because the difference in game, well, not the difference in gameplay, but the difference in these characters is hugely different, but it would just be fun to see them. I would love to see Sora at his, Sora from Kingdom Hearts at his, you know, fullest potential versus Kratos from God of War. I don't know why I think that would just be an interesting fight. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, how about Zack versus Cloud versus Zidane versus Squall? Ooh. At their fullest potential, I would say Cloud. At their fullest potential, I would say Cloud. I would normally pick Zack, but...
Welcome to Golden Key.
Thank you. I know, leave me alone.
Are we? The boats bring you here.
What about them?
Well, they'll not take you forth. And what's your story? I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship. The ceasefire's getting us nowhere. What's this? Some sort of souvenir?
They make those?
No. Consider it your allowance.
Huh?
Yeah. And who's allowing us? A man of no consequence.
Yeah, right.
You believe what that guy said about the port being closed?
I'm skeptical, though I won't discount the possibility.
I say we go check it out for ourselves.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
You walk up to anybody in any place and everything, and they have the fork and knife icon above their head.
Welcome to the Mother
Always
of
talk
Pearl.
to them, see how much the food is, and go for it, because as I stated
Allow me to
before,
take your order.
they will, depending on what
Take a
you
look
eat,
at the menu.
Kratos would smack Sora with his own keyblade somehow. Dude, come on, man. You can't be knocking Sora like that, though. You really gonna do my boy like that? You ain't got no confidence? I mean, yeah, I do agree. Kratos would find a way to smack him with his own keyblade or shove it up his butt somehow or something crazy like that, because that's just something that he does. But yeah, that's very, very true. I can't afford any of this stuff right now, but I'm just kind of giving you guys an idea. And end up Kratos is the chosen one. Yeah, Kratos would end up with a keyblade somehow. But yeah, if you choose to eat any of these items and everything, or any items anywhere, what'll happen is sometimes Ignis will write down the recipe, and he'll incorporate it in his own thing. So like next time you do go camping, you'll see that as an actual option for you to choose and everything. Also, they you can when you talk to them, they will allow you to get the Keyblade God Killer. Yeah, that would be the name of the ultimate Keyblade God Killer. Also, you can talk to them. If you talk to them, they will pretty much tell you about everything in the area. They'll unlock everything in the area. They'll tell you what campsites are. They'll tell you where parking spots are. Tell you where outposts are. Tell you where basically procurement points. Basically, that's where you can get ingredients and where treasures and stuff are located and everything like that. So always make it a point to talk to these people with any town or area you go to if you see them and everything, because they will unlock a lot of stuff on your map, little points on your map, so you know you'll know where it is. Also, they you can talk to them to see what hunts are available as well.
We'd appreciate help with these troublemakers.
Ooh, look at these hunts. Of course, obviously, depending on what area you end up, it will depict how high level the hunts are. Right now, a lot of these hunts are out of my range, so I'm not going to do anything. But as you can tell, as you see right here, it'll show you down at the bottom. The cool thing about these hunts, too, is, like I said, it automatically gets pointed out on your map. So you don't have to worry about running around in circles trying to find them. It will tell you certain stipulations. Like it'll tell you when it's active, so if it's only active during the day, if it's active during the night, only active during when it's raining, you know, different things like that and stuff, so you kind of have to wait for those specific times and everything. None of it is too hard. The only thing that I would say is a little bit tricky is waiting for it to rain, because there's nothing you can do to trigger the rain. You just kind of have to wait until it rains, and then when it does, you just go. But yeah, what up, DD? How are you? Glad you can enjoy. Glad you can join us. All right, start of Adventure Lightning versus Cloud. Start. Start. I would still give it to Lightning. Lightning was pretty epic at the beginning of the adventure, so I would still give it to Lightning. Get D. Hey D. Smiley face. It'll tell you what your target is and how many of them there are. It'll tell you their habitat, basically where they're located, what time they're active. It'll tell you basically how many stars you get. Your rank goes up, and as your rank goes up, more hunts become available and everything. So, certain, like this one gives you 2 stars. As you know, as you can see right now, the top right hand, I'm at rank 1, and I need about 5 stars in order to be able to get to rank 2. So this is going to give me 2 stars, and I'll just let you know. Also, it's worth 1950 in gil, and my reward is a high elixir. So it basically gives you all the information right there. If you go to the next one, basically tells you all the good stuff and everything. So that's how hunts work. Like I said, you can accept any hunt you want. It's not like they'll tell you to go and do it right then and there. You can accept as many hunts as you want. You can accept like a slew of hunts and everything. It does not matter. When you're ready to go and do it, go and do it. On how about Lightning before Lassie and after, because I think before it's more even. I would...
Everything will be up and running by morning.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm not even gonna say it's even. Even before she becomes a Lassie, I'd say before she becomes a Lassie, she would still smack Cloud all over the place. Cloud got strong. Don't get me wrong. Cloud is definitely a strong guy. I'm not saying that he isn't or whatever like that. He's definitely a strong guy. It's just.
According to my sources, the Empire.
I'm not. I don't see him beating Lightning.
The docks of Altisha. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure.
The Crown Prince of Lucis bounty hunting in his fancy car.
Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter.
Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
My advice to you guys, do every single one of his requests, because the end result is magical.
Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
What's all this about the port closing?
Some kind of holdup in Altisha. Guess we have to stay another night.
He's really got your number, Nox.
Not like we made much effort to keep it secret.
Even if we had, the press always finds a way. We needn't befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
saw this guy. Hello, kitty, kitty.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Taking a little stroll? How come you're all alone? You must be hungry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on a sec. I'll find you something. Gotta come up with some cat food.
Could always buy some.
Or we could fish for some?
Excellent idea. Let's go.
Oh God, fishing. I don't really like that cat side quest because I thought it would give me more than I thought, but it didn't. If you think about it, Army of One is Omni Slash, but with gunshots and kicks added in.
Smells good.
Sure, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to argue that point with you at all. It has turned to night. Dee Dee, can I borrow your kitty? That sounds perverted. I'm not even gonna lie. Like this, just. Hey Dee Dee, can I borrow your kitty? No. Let me just borrow that kitty. No. Please. No. Leave my kitty alone.
Is this place amazing or what?
The breeze is quite refreshing.
Double D is terrible.
Sounds
What's
like
up,
it's
bruh?
made a good.
Hello and welcome.
I don't need none of
We
your
hope
stuff
to see you
anymore.
again.
Oh, shut up. You're too cheerful for me. What? He was like extremely happy about his job. Hey, how's it going? Alright, I'll see you again later. Yeah. Okay, don't make it sound perverted. You made it sound perverted. Not me. Time for me to stay the night, because can't travel around at night, because I will get smacked in the face.
In Kingsnight? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
No, it's my kitty. She ran to the room. Yeah, but, well, technically you can't, have cats where you're staying Double D, so what would be the point of you having one? Alright, guys, the skill levels here. Let me explain this real quick and everything. Everybody has different skills that they do. It's not really, unless you're trying to complete the game 100%, it's not necessary for you to really update any of this stuff. They will attribute certain things in combat, or, you know, I would only say Gladio. Gladio, I'll leave for the night. Oh gosh, this guy. You're a funny guy, Double D, I swear. Gladio's skill improves when you walk around with him. All the thing you gotta do is just walk. The more you walk, the more he's gonna gain level in that. Ignis, as I've already explained and everything, he gains levels by cooking. Prompto will gain levels by taking pictures. There will be certain missions you can go on to take pictures and everything like that and stuff, but his will naturally go up as well over time. Noctis is the only one where you really do have to work to get his up, which is fishing. And fishing is its own little mini game. It won't really do too much. Like I said, you will get some interesting items just from meeting different people from fishing and stuff like that, but it's not really overarching to the storyline. Gladio, as his level gets higher in his survival skills, he will learn different things and stuff that will help you out in combat. Ignis, as I said, his cooking skills definitely will improve, and once it improves, he'll be able to make more complicated recipes, and with more complicated recipes comes the higher chance of getting something awesome attributed, helping you out in battle and stuff. So, like I said, that invincibility, fireproof, lightning proof or whatever like that and stuff. And it really does work out because, like I said, if you're going on a hunt against something that, predominantly uses fire, you probably want to eat that fireproof meal and everything before you go, because it definitely does help out a lot. And Prompto with the photography really doesn't help you out with nothing. I mean, you will get different, as this level gets higher, you will get different shades that you can unlock. So he'll start taking pictures in like black and white and cell shade and all that different stuff and everything. So if you're into that type of stuff, then, go right ahead. But other than that, that's pretty much it when it comes to the skills.
Damn, this is a really good shot.
I made sure I got the regalia's good side.
Looking at these pictures, look at Umbra. One time she was content, nothing wrong in the world, and I'm did it petting what? And I'm did it petting. Oh God, dude, reading that made me go cross-eyed. Nothing wrong in the world. Ignore did it. Okay. And I'm petting her, and she stabs me in the eye for no reason. Yeah, that's a risk you take. You're messing with that cat. That cat got issues, man. Our cat got issues, but she's not violent. Our cat's just retarded. She got mental issues.
Time to go.
Quickly, Prompto.
There in a jiffy.
There in a jiffy.
Doesn't get any better than this.
I'm requiring Double D to start spell checking before he pushes send. Because you just type whatever and then push send without even proofreading or anything. You don't even care. You're just like, send. And then I look at it and then it makes me go cross-eyed. Nothing wrong in the world, and I'm didn't petty. Oh, I'm didn't. That hurts. Oh God, you would get kicked out of college if you had an English professor and they read that. They'd be like, what? Okay, you're done. You're expelled. Get out of here. She follows me into the bathroom just to drink from the bath faucet. I'm so glad you ended that with bath faucet, because I thought you were gonna say just to drink out of the toilet. I was like, before or after you finish pooping?
Beautiful day.
Totally.
Oh, let me get that. Let me get some of that. Ow, ow. You might have noticed that some of the stuff I pick up is Yellowstone shard or red stuff or silver stuff. When you pick those stuff up, eventually you'll get to a point where you can start customizing the regalia. And if you get stones like that, the yellow stones, the red stones, or whatever like that and stuff, you can paint the regalia different colors. So if you're into that type of stuff, you want to just paint it another color, or whatever the case may be, then, collect it. If not, then you can sell it. So, there's that. But it is always good to kind of have a change of pace. So if you do want to change, because there is going to be a part in the game in which pretty much most of your journey, you're in that regalia, especially if you're doing a lot of side quests and stuff like that, and hunts or whatever. So you're going to be in that car a lot, and it gets kind of boring if the only thing you're looking at is that plain black exterior, which, don't get me wrong, the regalia itself is absolutely outstandingly beautiful, but if you want to, have a little yellow going on or a little red, you can get decals that you can put on it as well. But when you unlock the regalia, Type F, I believe that's what it's called. Oh my goodness gracious! It is awesome. It is awesome because it flies. So you know, so you've been keeping up with DBS and New Fusion happen next episode.
The color's
no,
amazing.
I haven't been keeping up with it. I should be. At one point in time, me and Rukia were watching a few episodes. We were starting it from the beginning. But I usually try to watch a lot of the
in the right spot.
And I know what you're gonna say. I know what everybody's gonna say, but shut up, because I'm married. But I usually try to watch a lot of our anime dubbed because Rukia can't speak or read Japanese. So I normally just, like I said, watch dubbed anime and not subbed because it would make her read, and that just gives anybody a headache, especially if you're sitting kind of far away from the TV. So we were watching like the first 5 episodes or not even 5.
We're supposed to get near that thing?
Oh yeah,
Pipe down before you wake it up.
I want to fight it. I want to fight it right now. I think I do get to fight this at one point. Now, do I? Did I fight it?
Yeah, you did.
I'm trying to think.
That was a crazy
Oh, I did fight it. Yeah, I did fight it. Start from the Universe 6 arc. The first 2 are poorly done renditions of Battle of Gods, Revival of F. Yeah, I know. Like I said, honestly, like I think I want to say about 6 or 7 episodes in and everything. Well, the first 6 or 7 episodes was dubbed. After that, it was subbed. So I kind of stopped watching it, mainly due to the fact that, like I said, I just didn't want to have her. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Can it see me? Look at the teeth in that thing. Oh man, that is a big bird. I want to fight this thing. Can't right now, but you do eventually. You will get to fight it. And it's pretty awesome. I had a blast fighting this thing. I did beat it, obviously. Got platinum trophy beating this game. So you do eventually get to beat this thing. It is a pretty difficult fight, I'm not gonna lie. But when you're trying to get the ultimate weapons, this is one of the things you're gonna have to fight in order to get the ultimate weapons. Boom. I'm just gonna go ahead and commit suicide right now. Yep, just gonna jump down here. Hey, 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 hey. What's up, big bird? Yeah, that's right. For real? He's got wings on his head. That's how you feel? Oh, I can't wait to fight you.
Off it goes.
Yes, we did.
I seriously thought we were at Journey's End.
But that feat was fit for a king.
Indeed.
Guess they're gonna make me go down the hard way. So, in the meantime, in between time, I'm gonna go down here and get some more of these ingredients. Come here. There we go. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting back into Dragon Ball Super. I'm probably just going to end up watching it myself. Just to kind of more or less, you know, get myself into it. I've been getting mixed reviews. I got some people that say they really like it, other people that say that it's, you know, okay and not all that and everything. But it's the same thing with Boruto and all that good stuff. An interview came out saying that Toei and manga maker are making decisions purely for fan service, like a lot Toriyama didn't originally. Okay, well, I'll definitely have to check that out. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, it's okay, I guess. The only thing I'm really looking forward to as far as rumor mills go is the fact that they're bringing Bleach back. So if that happens, I'd be a happy guy, to be honest. Been looking forward to Bleach coming back ever since they stopped the anime and everything. They're bringing the anime back, and really excited about it. I know they have the Full Metal Alchemist movie that's coming out that I'm really looking forward to as well. So there's a lot of good things coming out. I'm not too worried about Dragon Ball right now. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm honestly kind of burnt out on Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. I mean, not Dragon Ball. I mean, just Dragon Ball in general. I'm just burnt out on it, you know, to be honest. If I'm not, you know, I've been watching Dragon Ball since I was a kid, and I feel like enough is enough. You know, it's just, they have done these stories to death, and literally right when you think that Goku has reached the zenith of his being and everything, from going Super Saiyan 3 or whatever, and fusion and all this, you think they're going to pass it on to the next generation. Nah, Naruto did that, and they are they're coming out with they're going to do a new Bleach series. It's going to have all the same characters, but they're literally starting from scratch. And if you were talking about the Full Metal Alchemist movie, yes, but it is going to be Japanese. They are not leaving that in the hands of Americans, because that would be, I think America would riot. In my opinion, you cannot mess it. You can mess up a lot of stuff. You can mess up Dragon Ball. You can mess up Ghost in the Shell. You can mess up Death Note, but you cannot mess up Full Metal Alchemist. There would be riots. People would die. Say in his notes, Toriyama is making the basic story like SSB Vegito, and how strong his enemy is, want what he originally wanted. I mean, and that's all great and all, like I said, but honestly, once again, the stories have been done to death. You know, you think that Vegeta or Goku is the strongest that they'll ever be, and then they'll come out with a new series, and they'll unlock a new, like, level of Super Saiyan. Next thing you know, it's going to be Super Saiyan Mermaid, and I'm like, really? They're like, oh, this Super Saiyan can survive underwater, and they can dive to the deepest reaches of Earth, and then they're like, oh, well, that's awesome. There's, like, Super Saiyan Yellow, Blue, and then I'm like, what? Super Saiyan, Supersonic Super Saiyan. I'm like, what? Why? Like, they have so many freaking different Super Saiyans, and there's so many different. It's just, it's enough is enough, in my opinion. Just leave it alone. Let the new generation have a turn, and by that I mean, I'm not saying that I think Dragon Ball is a bad anime. And I don't. It's just that I feel like sometimes enough is enough. And after Death Note, I don't think we're getting any more rights to anime movies. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. We better not.
Out to fish the deep blue sea?
Yes, it did. Can I get something, please? I need to get something. Wait, hold on. I need... Suited for... No. I need more days. Let's see, how much gil do I have? Alright, I'll use this.
Always a pleasure.
And giant. Get that one.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, you can't touch Full Metal Alchemist. I'm sorry, it would be unwise for you to do that. There's so many people that love Full Metal Alchemist. If Americans would be able to get their hands on the rights to be able to make an American version of Full Metal Alchemist, oh my God, they would destroy it. They could have the whitest of white guys play Edward. Like, it'd all be Tom Cruise playing like Edward Elric. Oh my God, I would be so angry. Like, I'd be like, I would be so mad. Come on. Really? Oh, I hate fishing so much. Oh, fish! Really? There you go.
All right, this one's perfect.
Got it.
Great job, Noct.
Boom. They would screw it up so bad. Yes, 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 they would. I mean, you look at what they did with Dragon Ball by putting out that Dragon Ball Evolution where Goku was a white kid in high school. Really? 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 I went to the movies to see that movie, and to this day, I still am angry about the fact that I spent money to go and see that. I was green to the whole thing. It was my first time seeing an American-made anime, you know, whatever, so I'm thinking, oh, this would be interesting. I love Dragon Ball Z. To see it done, you know, and then I can go see a movie about it, I'm thinking this is going to be on epic level. No, it wasn't. It made me, I think that's one of the few times in my life that I actually cried. I walked out of the theater in tears. Not tears of joy, not tears of laughter, but tears of sadness. I felt like they had literally made me watch my best friend get beat down and tortured, and I couldn't look away. It was so terrible. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, you know what? It is what it is. Move on to the next one. And yeah, Ghost of the Shell wasn't that bad. I haven't watched it, but I heard that it got pretty good reviews. It wasn't great, but I guess Scarlett Johansson as the lead character was, I guess, what made up the difference of it being an otherwise terrible rendition of a classic anime. And then let's not even go into Death Note, or the Netflix movie Death Note. Anywho, as stated before, Super Saiyan J1, Ascended 2, 3, Pseudo 1, 4, Great Ape, Super Saiyan Jesus. I just say, whenever I see J, I just say Jesus. It just seems like that God, Blue God, Legendary Berserker, Raging in Rose, come on, that's not that many. You're a funny guy. The Last Airbender. Oh,
Nice
God,
work,
dude, I
Sorry
forgot
for giving
about
you
that.
such
You
a
know
hard
what? The
time. I
reason
just
I don't
had to
even
get my
say...
hands on this, even
The
if it
reason
meant
I don't even
blackmail.
count The Last
You
Airbender
understand,
because
don't you?
Last
You
Airbender
see,
isn't
I'm a
technically
reporter
an
by day
anime,
and
so
an
I
amateur
can't really
jeweler
say
by
too much
night.
about it.
This
But once I
elusive
found
little
out that
beauty's
M.
gonna
Night
become
Shyamalan
a
was getting his hands on it,
masterpiece.
I already knew it
To
was
make
going
it
to be
up to you,
crap. I mean,
I'll
let's
share a
face
little
it.
scoop.
The last
That
good thing
special
that
coin you
M. Night
got?
Shyamalan
It
did was the
commemorates
Sixth
the
Sense.
Oracle's ascension.
I take that back.
That guy was tossed
Devil was
around to
pretty
everyone.
good. Devil was
Must
pretty
have picked
good.
them up
Other
back
than
in
that,
Niflheim.
M. Night
And
Shyamalan
speaking of
touching
freebies,
anything
here's one
was
for
whatever.
me.
Now, I
Come
will
back if
tell
you
you
wanna
this
buy
much.
more.
His saving grace,
doubt a
in my
souvenir like
opinion,
that could make its way
lately
into
was
the hands
Split.
of an ordinary
Split was
citizen.
outstanding.
well,
Me and
that's a pocket change
Arukia
now.
loved Split. Like, we watched it and was like, oh, wow, this is a great movie. So he did make a comeback with Split. And if he's just found his, you know, niche and he's finally back at it, then I'm happy to hear it and stuff. But other than that, man, this dude...
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry
yeah,
tickets right
he got
now.
his hands on that and I was
Told
about to
you,
cry.
I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
I know, right? Yes, Split was amazing. It's absolutely stunning. Oh. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to stop the gameplay right here because, yeah, going on about 2 hours and everything. Just wanted to get a little introduction in there. Having some fun, enjoying the conversation thus far. If you are new to the channel, please give it a subscribe, drop a like, share it with your friends, let everybody know about me. I am streaming Final Fantasy 15 now. We are going to be literally doing as much as possible. Doing all the hunts, collecting everything, having some fun, going all around, tackling temples. We're going to be doing it all. We're going to be having some fun. This is going to be a straight beginning to end gameplay, or straight through and everything. We're going to be handling side quest hunts. We are going to be taking on the legendary Adamantoise. Yes, we will be tackling the Adamantoise on hard mode in this channel. We are going to be having some fun. So, yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Yeah, that's going to be a fun day right there. I hope you guys had as much fun watching me as I enjoyed playing. I will be continuing tomorrow, so make sure to tune in tomorrow. If you have any requests, any special hunts that you want me to go on, any certain outfits that you want me to wear, any certain things that you want me to do, please feel free to message me or comment down below and let me know exactly what it is that you want me to do. That being said, thank you, Double D, for tuning in and giving me such great conversation as per usual. Dee Dee, thank you for stopping by and everything. But yeah, other than that, everybody, please have a fantastic night and take care of yourselves.